Hi there, and welcome to a brand new series of daily devotions. My name is Di, and I'm a member of the ABC community. Like a lot of people, I've been spending a lot more time in the garden during this pandemic and generally appreciating the great outdoors when being indoors in our own homes has been the only alternative. I don't know about you, but I've always found that being outside, surrounded by nature, is a great place to stop and reflect. The devotions this week have all been prompted by some of my thoughts and musings as I've been out and about in different parts of the garden and beyond. I hope you find them useful. Today's devotion is all about waiting. I don't aspire to be a great gardener by any means, but I do enjoy having a go at growing some of my own fruit and vegetables. I'm just going to show you some of the things I planted a little while back.
So here are the seeds I've planted this year. These are my runner beans, looking pretty good to go, I think. So they're going to get planted out very soon, maybe today. Moving on, we've got some spinach and some little cherry tomatoes. They're doing all right. Now these are some sunflowers, so they're going to be whoppers when they come. I've got 3 showing, one pushing the soil up. A little bit longer for those before they go out. Not quite so exciting is these, believe it or not, will be aubergine plants one day. I'm not sure where all the others are. And finally, these are my broad beans. Not a sausage, at least not yet. We can but hope. I wonder.
When you sow a seed, you do all you can to help it on its way. But at some point you just have to wait, hope and trust. Wait for germination, for growth and flowering before the fruit or vegetables start to be produced. Hope for favourable weather so that blossom and flowers aren't spoilt by frost, that there's enough sun to ripen the fruit, and trust that the crop won't be spoilt by disease or demolished by things that want to eat it before you do. Waiting may not be so hard if, like with my runner bean seeds, things start happening quite quickly and the results are just what you were hoping for. But what about when life is more like my broad beans, where things that we long for just don't seem to be happening, where an unbearable situation just won't come to an end, when something we're dreading is hanging over us and all we want is for it to be over and done with, or when we've been praying to God for something for so long and he doesn't seem to be answering, or he seems to be answering in a way that's just not what we were hoping for. Waiting is hard, and if at any of those times we turn to God in frustration or despair and ask him, where is he? What's he doing? Then we're in good company. In the Old Testament part of the Bible is the book of Psalms, which is a collection of songs and prayers. Psalm 13 was written by King David and starts off by getting right to the nub of things from the outset. How long will you forget me, Lord? Forever? How long will you hide from me? How long must I worry and feel sad in my heart all day? How long will my enemy win over me? Oh, you can feel his anguish. He's stuck in a situation that won't go away. His words are full of despair. The situation, whatever it is eating him up, and he's been praying for God to help him, and nothing seems to be changing. The words of this psalm sound like an honest cry from the heart of a wounded man. The psalm goes on, Lord, look at me, answer me, my God, tell me or I will die. Otherwise my enemy will say, I have won. Those against me will rejoice that I've been defeated. It looks as though the writer hasn't given up. he refers to God as my God. So he still seems to be holding on to that relationship, and he continues to have hope that God will yet answer his prayer, and so he perseveres. And now there comes something of a sea change. The psalm continues, "But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart is happy because you saved me. I sing to the Lord because he has taken care of me." The word "but" seems crucial here. Despite the way things seem, he decides he will trust in God's love and care for him. God has been good to him before, and he will be good to him again. And so he continues to wait. It's been suggested that this psalm gives us a pattern for how to pray when things are really tough and, despite our waiting, there seems to be no end in sight. So the pattern is this: to start with being honest with God about how we're feeling, to pray once again for help, and then, remembering that God has already shown us how much he loves and cares for us by sending Jesus, to conclude with the words, "But I will trust in your unfailing love." Waiting, trusting and keeping hope alive may not be easy, but this psalm encourages us to keep close to God. To wind up this devotion, I've chosen a song based on the words of another psalm, Psalm 130. The words of the chorus say this: "I will wait for you, I will wait for you. On your word I will rely. I will wait for you, surely wait for you, till my soul is satisfied." You'll find the link in the description below. Thank you for joining me today. I hope some of what I've talked about will have connected with you, and that you'll come back to the garden with me again tomorrow for day 2. Goodbye.